As you can see, the ultimate goal of the project was to connect with the heart of the Mongolian people and to determine which musical forms could best connect them to the heart of God. Special moments occurred throughout the entire process that let us continuously know that we were a part of something very special here. We believe this would not have been fully realized had we not given intentional effort to the inclusion of this last component, that of intercessory prayer.
I've been praying for Mongolia for 4 or 5 years myself, and seeing the effects of specific prayers being answered was really fun. Knowing that God had gone ahead and smoothed the way and prepared the hearts of the people for what they were going to be doing and expressing, and then for each one of us involved to see God answering prayer in such a specific way.
Our whole week began rather unexpectedly in that we were just newly arrived in this double container that was outfitted and wired up to be a recording studio, and the team was into the very first song that they were performing. And 2/3 of the way through that song, we just sensed a divine visitation of the Lord, just moving with energy into that room, and had that sense that He was just bearing that song, energizing, pushing that song.
And as I started praying these scriptures over the last few weeks, my heart just enlarged for this place, and I could feel God's intense desire to redeem not just the cities where we were going to go, but the rural areas across the nation. And that this would end up being a Christian nation rather than a Buddhist nation or an atheist nation, and that would even spread, be the open door into Inner Mongolia and the surrounding area as well.
You could see that God had obviously gone ahead and smoothed the way and prepared it in a way that we couldn't have done. There wasn't any way that we could have choreographed or planned the details that are involved in that.
It began to dawn on us that something very special was happening here, and that we had the privilege of seeing it take place.
It was quite funny when we were sitting in the apartment and Frank was just overwhelmed with this new vision that had just birthed in his mind, and I kind of chuckled to myself because I was thinking, how did you not already know this? I knew this before I ever came, and it was something that was already in my heart, and I was like, of course it's going to go all over the country and out and beyond. So it was actually really special for me to have it planted in my heart already, and then to get here and see it show up in other people's hearts.
Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah.
God is the great coordinator.
And it's just a joy to have a tiny, tiny little part in all of that.